Hey YouTubers, it is me Wes and this is Amputee Question and Answer episode 2 of season 2. Yeah! Anyways, this is also episode 19 if you're going chronologically, but we have a lot of great questions to get to. I know I haven't been here for 2 weeks, but I couldn't make it last week. So anyways, we have a lot of questions. Let's get started. So Wes, I've been an amputee for 18 months and I've met a lot of wannabes or pretenders out there that want to pretend to be amps or something like that. Have you ever met one? So I've met a lot of pretenders or wannabes out there who have tried to watch my videos that aren't really amputees but try to act like them, or are submitting questions that ask me to show them my stump or my foot. And honestly, I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to do that. But there has been a lot of people like that out there, and honestly, I don't like the fact that they try to contact me about that stuff. I'm going to make it clear right now. Please don't ask me to show my feet or show my stump on any videos. Alright? Thank you. Second question. So Wesley, where do you bear the weight on your prosthetic leg? Well, I bear the weight on my ischium, which is also known as the butt bone. It's the same bone that you bear your weight on whenever you're riding a bike and that kind of a thing. You basically sit in your socket like so, and right up in here there's a little lip, and that lip provides a area where your hip bone, which has a little notch on it called the butt bone, can sit on and bear the weight. And technically that's supposed to bear a lot of the weight, and then the socket and the seal helps distribute that weight, the rest of the weight, evenly throughout the rest of the socket. So I hope that answers your question. And I know that you said your leg is not going to be suction based, but rather a strap around the waist. And I know that that's probably going to be quite difficult, and I hope that it all works out for you. You also asked if I experience any soreness with my socket. Typically, you're not supposed to, have any soreness in your prosthetic leg. It should be kind of like wearing a shoe. It might be uncomfortable a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's just something that's, you take it off and it feels good. But as far as soreness, there was a point in time where when my socket wasn't fitting right, I was getting soreness up near my butt bone, but also kind of near the end of my stump. But my prosthetist worked with me and helped redesign my socket to get it to fit better. Next question. Have you ever worried about life when you get old? Like, one day, what if you can't walk again? I have thought about what life's going to be like when I get old, and I just hope that I still have the strength to continue to use my prosthetic and to continue to walk on 2 legs. But if one day I'm put on a wheelchair because I can't walk anymore, so be it, and I'll get around. Or if I have to use a walker, whatever it is, I'll make do with what I have. And God's been great to me so far, and I just know that He has great plans for me. So, hope that answers your question. Fourth question. Wes, do you have to work out your stump? I walk, but I don't actually focus on working out my stump. I do a lot of walking every day, and that's just because I got to do a lot of walking every day at my job sometimes, walk back and forth between places. But as far as focused working out of my stump, I do not do that. And I'm sure if I did that, one thing, my stump would get a little bit sore, and it might make it stronger, but it would just also make it hurt. And I don't know if I really want to deal with that. Sometimes I do some light exercises or I stretch out my stump, but I don't try to work it out too much. Stretching is great though, and I need to do more of that. Yeah. Last question. Wes, there's this motivational speaker named Josh Sundquist, and he gets around on crutches, and he doesn't wear his prosthetic leg. Are there ever times where you don't wear your leg and where you just get around on crutches? So, there are times when I do get around on just crutches. Like, it's very rare, but if I have to because my leg is really hurting me or something, or if my leg's in for repair or something, I don't know, very strange circumstances will I ever just go on crutches. But because I just find it easier to be able to have 2 legs and have my hands free and everything like that. But in the evening time, sometimes I'll take my leg off early and then just use crutches for the rest of the evening. But yeah, crutches are fun. Wearing a prosthetic's cool. It doesn't really matter to me. I think it's great that Josh Sundquist gets around just on crutches, and I do know who he is, and I've tried to get in contact with him. Josh, if you ever watch this, call me. Anyways, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Amputee Question and Answers with Wes. And please, guys, submit your questions, comments, like, subscribe, favorite this video, whatever. Check out Facebook, Twitter, my blog, and I also have a t-shirt store if you want to check it out. Amp for life, yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Wes, aka The Amp for Life, and I will see you later. AMP for life, yeah. I bear the weight on my butt bone, yeah.